Tonight we're talking about celebrating, because it's that time of year where we like to celebrate all the things that have gone before the whole year, and really enjoy what this year has brought us that has been good. So we choose to focus on those things, the things that have been good at this time of the year. We get to celebrate with our families. We get to celebrate with the loved ones in our lives. And I do recognize that sometimes there's been loss in the family, and that it can be harder to focus on those good things. But I do, take what you can and focus on the good things so that you remember the good things that you've had in your life throughout the whole year, and bring those to the fore. And I was reading, I was like, I'd really like to find a book that I can reference in this talk. And I was sort of flipping through some of the Zen books that we have in the Zendo. And I picked up something by Shunryu Suzuki, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. And he was like, in Zen, we don't get excited. And I was like, okay, yep, that's a fair Zen statement. I understand that. And he was talking about how really avoiding the ups and the downs, the huge swings that we can experience with our emotions, and just being with what is right here and right now. And, you're breathing right here, right now. You can feel the warmth or coolness of the air, whatever temperature it is for you right now. You can hear my voice right now and be very present to the very, very present of what is here right now. And then I thought, I know where this is really pertinent. It's in one of my favorite books in the dojo. It's with Atomic Habits by James Clear. And celebration is a huge part of making new good habits work. So very, very briefly, because I don't want to focus on the habit side of this too much, but when we're talking about the habit loops that occur, there's a cue, like something that tells you that it's time to do your habit, whatever that cue is. Then there's a craving that you actually want to do your habit. There's the response, you do your habit, and then there's a reward, which is the celebration, right? So if you're doing something that you might not want to be doing, like you've just gotten home from a class of Kung Fu and you're feeling really good about yourself, and you're like, you go to the fridge because you're hungry when you get home, and then there's ice cream in the freezer, and you see the ice cream, that's the cue, and then the craving kicks in, and you go, oh my gosh, I want ice cream right now. And then you give yourself a little bit of ice cream because you just did class and you think, well, maybe I can. And then that's the reward. Like, your body loves the sugar, it loves all of this sweet stuff that happens in ice cream. And that's the habit that you form, right? But there's lots of ways to kind of get away from that, and I don't want to talk about that too much, but I really want to focus on that reward part of the cycle that we have there, because we can use that in a different way. So rewards are either, you get something immediately, or there's a delayed gratification, right? So the immediate part in this example here is the ice cream. You get to eat your ice cream. And that's the immediate gratification. It's the immediate reward that you get. Your brain goes, oh, goody, I got something really awesome. And that's what what happens with your brain. So in order to use that reward, tip it on its head, if you like, then what we choose to do is celebrate when we do something that in the habit that we're replacing that eating ice cream habit with. We make sure that we celebrate when we have done the thing that we're replacing it with. So maybe it's you're eating an apple, or you're eating, I don't know, you're eating some yogurt or something like that. And at the end of it, you go, yes, or something for yourself, whatever it is that you do that gives you like that kind of like, yes, I did it. It's like the, yeah, awesome. That anchor gives you this very similar reward signals to your brain so that you can use that kind of against your brain. Use it for the good habits that you have. So we're using all of those celebrations, and when you add up those celebrations that you're bringing into your life, you're acknowledging in your life, then that allows you to build your confidence in terms of, you know that you've got the discipline, you know that you can do the things that you want to be doing, and you get to celebrate. You get to celebrate each of those small steps, and then that builds into the delayed gratification of being able to live longer, of being able to play with your grandkids when you get grandkids, or maybe your friends' grandkids, or nieces and nephews, or whomever you want to, when you get later on in life, you can still be active and you can still carry on and do the things that you want to do. Now, if you choose to eat ice cream each time and get that kind of instant gratification, you're not going to be able to do that in long term, right? So we want to look at how can we structure our lives so that we're doing those things that we can give ourselves the celebrations, those little mini celebrations every single time, every single day, so that we can build them into long-term celebrations. So all of those start with small steps. I'm just going to check and make sure there wasn't something else I wanted to say here. Oh, I know too. Oh yeah, I was going to make it sad thing, a sad comment about Facebook and other social media sites, because they really get to our instant gratification. That's that our brain wants to do that. Our brains crave something satisfying. Okay, all right. Oh, that's the wrong direction. This way. Yeah, that was it. Wow, I guess I've got a short meditation talk tonight. But just bring in as much celebration as you can into your life. It allows for a joyful life. It allows for a happy life. It allows for a life of satisfaction when you can celebrate the things that it is that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. So we're going to take some time now and we're going to do a meditation. We're going to sit and we're going to celebrate each breath as it comes into our body and goes out of our body. So with that, we'll sit. Sit eyes straight, spine straight, eyes slightly upturned, hands comfortably at the thighs, at the fold where your hips are. And we'll do a few breaths together. Breathing in with the nose and out with the nose. Breathe in exhale slightly longer than the inhale. So we'll start with all the breath out. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. 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 End with a double exhale. Allow the breath to come in. Allow the breath to go out. Acknowledge and celebrate each breath. Let all other thoughts go. As they come in, acknowledge them, celebrate them, let them go. And be here now.